Hello and welcome. So, mission today is to have a look at this Makita radio. A while back we did a repair on it and got it up and running again, and it's been a good tool. But what's happened to it recently is I've lost the Bluetooth receiver. So let's just slap a battery in and have a look at the front. And as you can see, when we turn it on, I'm getting my what's it there, but when I go to auxiliary, I've got no Bluetooth. And when I get my phone and I do a Bluetooth scan, the Bluetooth device is just not showing up. So I think the first thing to do is to whip it apart. So as we know with these, or you may not know, in the back here's two batteries, two screws, sorry, one here and one here. So I'm going to take them out and then we can access the rest from the front. There's 4 screws here in the front. It doesn't sound good, I've just realised it's the screws at the back, isn't it? Let's take these out totally. Okay, let us see what is going on. Right, so what we've got here is a little buck and boost power supply and a Bluetooth unit. Now, for a start, I'm not seeing any lights on the Bluetooth receiver. So let's start at the basics. Have a look at this power supply and see what we've got. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything on the screen. Doesn't appear to be any power there, in or out. Let's just check this is turned on. Okay, it wasn't turned on. So now what are we getting? Apparently it's 3.4 volts on the output. You see there? So let's just check that out. $18 in, 3.4 out. So seems to me that the trashy little Bluetooth receiver's died. So this is the answer to me. This is a new Bluetooth module that is purely and simply just a 5-volt supply. It hasn't got the battery supply and the switch and anything on it and the buttons like the old one had. So let's give this a try. Well, there's 2 ways of solving this. One is to heat it up and to coax it to come out. The other is to get a big screwdriver and just prise it out. Look at that. It's been really kind to me when I've prized it out because it's disconnected the audio output for me, look, and the power supply. Try and get all this hot melt out of here. It's great stuff, but oh my god, does it make a mess. So I think we'll start with the simple. Let's cut this off. Green's the positive, blue's the negatives. And let's just remake this here and put it onto the new board. Before I do that, I'm going to plug this back into here, put the power back on. You can see there. Now we need 5 volts. I need a screwdriver. So we have at the moment 3.6 volts. Hopefully the screwdriver fits. 5.2 volts. I think that'll be okay. Maybe we take it down to 5.1. 5.0. I think that would be acceptable. Because I'm doing power, I'm going to turn that off and also lift this off here as well. It's not happening. Just tidy that off. Looking at this, I reckon they're using white as negative and the green and the red as left and right. Traditionally red would be right, so we'll get it go. So we're in a new building, new camera, which I'm learning. It's one of these little 4K Blackmagic jobbers, tiny little thing, capable of 60 frames a second. I've only got it on 30 at the moment because we don't need the high frame rate for this. I think it's HDR compatible, capable, but just tin these all up. Pop that out of the way. Let's start with the power. So back plus, back minus. So just here you can see the power terminals. We determined when we were looking at this that the blue was the minus, so I'm wondering if I can feed these through from the back or the front, or whether I'm going to have to pad solder. Okay, they will go through. So there's the minus, there's the plus. So I'm just going to sort of bend that over like that so it sits like that. He said. Pop a bit of solder on that. Bit of 0.8 mil, I think. I'll go with it with a bit smaller. I am going to check my polarity because I have a feeling I've just soldered that on backwards. So, green is a negative. Yep. That would not have ended well. I have just connected the green to the negative on here, so that would have ended up poorly. So now the blue is the positive, so we'll just swap them around on the connector block here on the little power supply. Bang bang. There we go. Come back to this, and they're really nicely on this one. Put 3 little tags, left, right and ground. So I'm going to just sort of reduce the length of these a bit because I think they're a bit long for what we want to do here. Like this, put something on that to hold it in place. You don't want to do it. The wiring I put on it's causing it to kick up. I'm going to make the assumption that the red is the right. Just going to put a little bit of solder on each of these. Quick look at how these are wired in. My brain's telling me to check just in case, so I'm going to. I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to select where do we want. Okay, so I've connected the power up and now the lights come on. I've been able to connect my phone up, and what I've just done is connect the audio channels up, and we'll give this a little go and see if it works. And yeah, that is playing. Obviously I've just got to be so careful with any music that I play, because you know they're just gonna get it, but that's playing, as you can hear there. No problems at all. Yeah, a little bit of Blue Monday. I'm not going to play any more than that because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube Mafia, because I'll get really upset about it. So let's find a bit of double-sided tape for that, and we can stick that down. So I'm going to learn my lesson this time. And some double-sided tape. I'll clear that off there a little bit, that little bit of stuff, because you guarantee that'll stop it sticking down. There we go. Look. Okay, and squidge down in place. I think that's a good little solution. And that has just brought my little portable radio back to life, which is, you know, amazingly quite a useful little tool. And I'm going to plug the other line in as well, just for the sake of it. So let's put this back together. 4 screws it is. One there. That was nice of me, wasn't it? Put my arm across the screen. Now where were the other 2 screws? There they are. One here and one here, so let's bang them in. And stand it up. As the screws come out of there, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to nick one of these out the back here. No, that's a what's it? I lost a screw out the handle, a little annoyingly, so hey ho. In the back here, a bit of dust and dirt. There's 2 screws to go back in, one down here. One up the top here. And the nice bonus is this ags in on the back here is still connected, so should I wish to use a cable on a phone, well, you don't get cable, you don't get headphone sockets on phones anymore, do you? So now you turn on band. Bluetooth is connected.
Bluetooth connected.
Find something to. There you go. That's going to play. Well, hope you've enjoyed a little bit of further insight into one of these Makita radios and another little repair. And thank you for watching.